Well, I'm pushing and I'm pushing, but these Cheviers are still coming out of the woodwork and they're still dominating. I don't know how it's possible, but it's happening. Like, the pushback on this is extraordinary. All because of Cheviers. And I find that to be an embarrassment. Now, I'm not at a full +8 again. Like, look at that. Look at this. What, you just swapped in a fresh one? That's how it works? How many of these guys do you have? I'm still trying to figure out why my former capital is in such disarray when it comes to happiness. And speaking of happiness, yours is okay now. I mean, I would have to just keep producing units. Culture and well, I need happiness now. Stay away from the volcano, I would think, right? Still haven't captured this thing. Okay. More strength from my melee units. There you are. Like, he's getting the full brunt of the +8. And for some reason, it's not really all that big a deal. +3 metal casting. Don't I have that? How do you get plus strength for units in Homeland? Since when was that a fucking thing? There's another one waiting in the wings. Okay, this should be falling soon. But I said should, not will. Especially with these fucking +85 fucking Chevaliers over here. You didn't shoot yet. Bing! Alright, that's nice. I should be able to get rid of you. Not really. You guys should be upgraded, though. I think there's something, isn't it? Let's see, maneuver is... Gain heroic is in the direct... Yes. Okay. Treasure fleet. Give me treasures. Hey, he's not even doing anything with this. Up, a Chevalier. Just takes you out. One hit. That is a resource, by the way. It's probably not going to do anything, big boy. Just in case you're wondering. Like, you realize I'm taking Olympia, right? And it's going on longer than it should because your Chevaliers are fucking unstoppable. But you realize I'm taking that, right? What are you worried about? 100%? Oh, come on. What the fuck just happened? Oh, suck my ass. Well, we're not going to go into the modern era having a war going on. Oh, that's bullshit. I'm sure they'll be willing to start another one, though. The crisis didn't even end, for crying out loud. Now then, I mean, America would make the most sense, right? Economic expansionists, economic expansion. Uganda is cultural expansion. I've been doing a lot of anything diplomatic. I mean, Prussia's diplomatic, but I've used them already. Siam is cultural diplomatic. I don't think I've ever used Siam. Gains a unique diplomatic action to immediately become suzerain. Plus 30. We get a unique ranged unit that has range strength and +1 movement. Can move after attacking. We have a great person. Can only be trained in cities. And this just sounds interesting. I mean, the United States, America, whatever, is gaining 100 gold every time you improve a resource is interesting. Production towards constructing the Statue of Liberty. You have the Marine. And the Prospector. Civilian land resource outside of the army. Yeah, that makes sense. And then we get the Industrial Park, which is a rail yard and a steel mill. The resources that may be assigned. Alright, so that's the whole thing with that's if you want to win economically. I mean, I guess it would make sense because of the fact that I've been doing mostly economic types. The problem is going to be that to win economically, it takes a lot of factory resources to be slotted. And to get factory resources, to get factories, what you have to do is you have to get rail stations, and then you have to unlock factories.
New world.
And the road to it is obnoxious. Now, to get a cultural one, you have to unlock explorers, and then you have to master explorers, and you have to unlock hegemony, and then master hegemony and make it a lot easier. The problem is I'm gaining no science or culture whatsoever. Now, I can steal scientific technological advances, but at the same time, it's going to cost. So this might be a problem. Winning this game is going to be a problem. It just is. And one of the main reasons is because Catherine's going to bring the culture from a bunch of wonders and a bunch of relics, and she's going to start at like 700 culture per turn. She's going to start about 200 science per turn. Ashok and all the other ones are going to be at like 200, 300 each, or 100, 200 each. I'm going to be at like 90 and 80 or something. It's going to be ridiculous. So we got to see how this is going to work. I mean, I kind of know how it's going to work. I'm going to lose is what it's going to be. But, you know, and we're going to do that again where if it seems obvious, I'm not going to go to 180 turns there. If it seems obvious, I'm going to lose. We'll just... So, yeah, I'm in last in everything in terms of yields, obviously. This is a problem, is the modern era, because in the modern era, everybody wants to start a fight with you. Even your allies will just start fights with you. Alright, I was in a dark age. Flight is unlocked with combustion, but I mean, I don't know about the planes thing. Flight is part of the science and military one. I don't know if I want to go that route. Reduce the happiness penalty from war weariness by 50% plus combat strength. And, I mean, I don't need the war weariness thing per se. I'm trying not to do anything militarily, but it's totally gonna go that route. Oh, you get culture per relic. Gain an attribute point. I'm not gonna chain. That is a possibility. Change the capital back to Oxum. And call it what? Yeah, we'll just do that. That's free. And I'll do a militarist. Yeah, do a militarist. Okay. So Gao. Let's get a prospector. Yeah. We do have military units, obviously. We have line infantry, which are not that great. And we have the Corsairs, which only really work if you are loving the oil. I do have my mortar back, which is fine, so why don't we just get that going. Okay, factory resources are important. We gotta put them in something. We need factories first, so we're gonna have to hold off on that for now. And we'll put that in Washington, D.C. We'll put that in Washington, D.C.'s happiness is fine. Put some culture in there. Let's look at... Alright, I want you to be a city again. Never mind, I'll have to wait. So, steam engine is the ironworks, the port. We need to build a port first. Then we need to build a rail yard. Then we need to build a factory. And we're going to go with natural history. Trade route, resources, adjacent coasts. So, diplomatic, I want, let's see, get some more happiness out of this. I guess a grosso to get you populating faster. Let's put you over here. Oh, no. Put you over there. Open slot for it. Okay. Yeah, you're all stocked up, so let's get you over here. Now the fun part, getting military units to certain commanding officers. You can move off that tile. You're all stocked. You don't have anybody. You don't have anybody. Mortar, please go over here. Mr. Corsair, please go over here. You too. These were all the Lancers all the Lancers I raised. What do you call? I trained. Alright, let's stay friendly with my beloved. So I'm bringing the gold. The science isn't really there. The culture isn't really there. It's more than Napoleon's, but yeah, that's still going to be an issue. Now the problem becomes, where would I expand to, because there's no room anywhere. But now we're looking for factory resources. Looks like there's room up here. There's oil there, which is good. But I can get oil from just expanding. I don't need anything like that. I need to find out what's down here. I know what's down there. Other people's settlements. Oh. Still says I have 3 attributes. I don't know of what you speak, but... Yeah, let me get a settler out there. Alright. There's really, I mean... We have coal, which is fine. I should get grocers everywhere. I mean, these grocers now, any building that's not... I don't need a temple anymore. Be over the observatory. Any building that's not... Let's see. Elective republic or bureaucratic monarchy. Plus 20 gold for 10 turn. I'll do that. Any building now is ageless because, you know, we're at the last age, so it's going to transfer over. Celebration length. Supporting. We'll do that. Economic. Gold person. Should have another look at those. Even though I'm just more or less going to buy them. Okay. Let's get an imported resource. Do I just go to it, or what do I do? See how this works. Alrighty. They're probably not going to start anything until they have a technological edge over me. But you know it's coming. You know sooner or later the war is coming. Just how this game is. Especially in the modern era. Now, Pachacuti went from being my ally to being indifferent to me. He likes to stir things up at this stage of the game as well, so I don't trust him for shit. I don't think... Did I keep my cities? I don't think I did. Oh, we have an independent. They're not hostile. Yes. Gao is a city. Okay, so that's fine. Any other cities? I have 3 oil resources. That helps with the Crusaders. Save this because I haven't done that yet. Now, programming alert. Starting next Thursday, we're going to be doing another project. I will most likely finish this game by then, but then Civilization 7 is going to be put on recording hold for a while. Probably for the better, because my plan with this did not, as most of my plans, turn out the way I hoped it would. So maybe if I let the heat die down, I'll keep playing, I'll keep streaming, and I'll keep improving my skills. So that the next time I make one of these, it's going to be a lot quicker, and I'll be able to do more of a tutorial for everybody, because I'll know a lot of the civilizations, I'll know a lot of the leaders. I'll be trying to play as more leaders as opposed to just a few here, a few there. I do have to say that aside from the lack of yields, Harriet Tubman is a very interesting character. Very underappreciated. Alrighty. Let's go, see what we got. And while I'm at it, I know it's time. Can't do it any other way, I'll tell you that. The music stopped for a second. I thought, oh boy. When the music stops. But it didn't do anything. I think I want to make Matara a... Oh, hello, Stone Town, Mr. Economic Independent. How much would it cost? $340. Okay. I'll wait. One thing I do like is in the modern era, roads become railroads tracks. Yeah, I'm surely aware of that. Don't you worry, baby doll. Alright, now let me think. You are all connected. I think Lalabella is not really doing anything. Let me see. It's fine. Okay, we'll get a city park. Get some happiness out here. Right there. Because there's nothing that says happiness like a saw pit. Let's go with more happiness. And more culture. You guys can get some whales, I would expect. No? Yes, you can. Get the whales. Get the whales. There you go. Get them whales, baby. You can get the vino, because you need some happiness. Everything's looking hot. Looking damn hot. And there appears to be no room for me to settle at all here. Could probably settle out there. Who are you? And now I'm down to 260 gold. Okay. Nope, can't settle out there. Munich is here. Alright. I will be back tomorrow. And we're going to try to maneuver around the modern era. I'll see you then.